Drop it.
Outrage. We shall
Habla con
chase
Lord.
these intruders
Ya.
down. That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
A ver. Los Skull están relacionados con la epidemia. Conoce a Edward Swansea. ¿Acaso
Do
me
you know
vigilaban?
Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
A ver, ¿qué más? ¿Acaso me
You were
vigilaban?
spying on me.
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
¿Quién era Fergal? ¿Sabe que yo lo maté? Fergal era el grandote,
Who
no,
was
no acuerdo.
Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod. All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
You do
A
know
ver, ¿sabe que yo lo
I
maté?
killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Y por último, los Skull están
Yes, I'm
relacionados
convinced
con la
the
epidemia.
recent invasion of frenzied skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the skulls.
Algunos Skull son pacíficos, son perversos, Skull son meras víctimas. Mucha. Los Skull son perversos, algunos Skull son pacíficos, los Skull son meras víctimas. A ver, ¿qué elegimos? Ahí no sé qué tomar. ¿Qué decisión tomaron?
Skulls are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Skulls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens. But they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
¿Cautivarlo? ¿Puedo cautivar? Ah, no, subió mi nivel de cautivar. ¿En serio? Ya, ahora investiga a los ciudadanos sobre la infección. Investiga a un ciudadano sobre la infección. Sano, sano, sano.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign econs. This
¿Puedo salir por aquí?
is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
I was chased by a gigantic Valcod 2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no. The creature barely spoke English.
Nada por aquí. Ahí está la puerta abierta. Investiga a un ciudadano sobre la infección. Pregunta a los locales sobre los posibles fuentes de infección en el West End. Medio la tos la cosa. Wow. Ya estaba el distrito estable, muy bien, vamos a conversar sobre con alguno de estos.
Sired by an ancient vampire.
Sí. A ver, conversamos con esta
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Ya, orígenes de toda... A ver, sobre los orígenes locales de la infección.
Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Esto es lo... No, esto no le he preguntado.
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dared to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Dirígete a la primera fuente de información. Dirígete a la primera fuente de información. Eso, ¿dónde es? Ah, pero aquí está. Retardos familiares, misión principal, encuentra los orígenes de la infección de Bosean. Dirígete a las posibles fuentes de infección. ¿Viste la misma? Sí. Entonces si vamos a ir aquí. Espero que poder pasar. Este está más cerca, sí, ¿no? Bota. ¿Cómo lo marco? No me acuerdo, se me olvidó. Estoy más lejos que cualquier cosa. Y así nos vamos a esa. Vamos. Ya, cuidado que aquí ya salimos de esta zona, ¿eh? Aquí no sabemos qué nivel van a andar. Verdugo 27. 27, bueno. ¿Voy el camino correcto o debería volverme? Sí, me estoy desviando. A menos que baje por aquí. Por aquí. Tengo que enfrentarme a esta nueva. No me queda otra. Vamos a ver.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
¿Hasta dónde llegan estos? A ver.
Let's pin it down.
Concha, me tomó. Hijo de. No, me mató. Hijo de. No. Cuidado. No, hijo. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Ya. Ah, me pillaron desprevenido. No. Tanta conversación. Tanta conversación me dejó medio somnoliento. Ahí todo buena esa. Hay ratitas. Por acá hay cosas, pero... A ver, ¿dónde es? Uf. Es por acá. Entonces, a ver. Que el mapa, man, estoy medio perdido en un mapa. Que... Sí. Y aquí estoy cerca de una pista. Si hay alguna casa de esta.
This is despicable. I have this.
Que tengo que ir cargadito, pues. Si no. Ya estamos completo. Letreros de cuarentena, ¿será esta? No. ¿Será aquí? Oh, es ahí arriba. Bien. Uff. No hay nadie. Que hay cositas. Bien. Bien.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
¿Esto hay que investigarlo? ¿No? No. Muy bien. Por acá. No. Vamos a la siguiente habitación. Espérate, veamos si anda algo por aquí. ¿Qué es esto? Fletcher Rail, que eso es un letrero. I don't know. Oh, ahí anda. Ah, pero estos están afuera. Ese aquí adentro. Cholines. Oye, me da raya, weón. Tan pocos chelines, weón.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Sigamos investigando. Aquí abajo están. Se me voy a tener que enfrentar a ellos.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
No, es aquí. Está en la calle, entonces el... ¿Para acá no? No, es para el otro lado. Oh, rayos. Esto podría ser... ¿Ese está vivo? Esto tiene pinta de jefe, ¿o? Tiene pinta de jefe. Chambre. Por si acaso. Por si acaso. Recogemos todo antes de revisar ahí. Ah, no, parece que se puede seguir. Por allá. Oh, rayos. De aquí vamos. Ah, hay una de estas brujas. Esto es diferente, ¿eh?
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Te dije yo que era. Ah, esta tira. Oh, rayos. Qué mierda. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado. Maldita sea. Maldita sea. Me agarró el cuello, miércale. Tira esa cosa que dura más o menos. Y se tira, así que ojo. Uy, cuidado, cuidado, cuidado. Oh, cuidado, atrás. No perdamos la oportunidad de robarle sangre. Cuidado. Eso quema bastante, weón. Se quema dura. No, hija de... Ah, esa cuestión me... Por eso no me había fijado, me llegaba por los pies. Ay, cuidado, cuidado, cuidado. Estoy muriendo, estoy muriendo. Voy a morir, voy a morir. Morí. Hija de... Ahora me di cuenta por qué... Bueno. Está bien eso. Hay que morir para poder ganar después. No es difícil. Le quité bastante vida, así que... Hay que escaparse de eso, de ese ácido, no sé qué es lo que es realmente, como un ácido. Quita mucho, quita mucho. Yo sabía que era un jefe, yo lo sabía. Si los vuelo, ¿dónde aparecí, weón? Por acá abajo, ¿por dónde era? Por acá. Y todo lo que encontré, que se lo ganó, ¿no? Creo que no. Aquí no hay nada. Ahí no había registrado, o sí registré, no me acuerdo. A ver si voy a hacer lo que está registrado, ya no hay nada que hacer, no. Lo malo es que no tengo para recuperar mi vida. Oh. Ah, pero espérate. Tengo las jeringuitas. Ahora, ¿cuál es el orden de las jeringas? Que no me acuerdo. Esta es para revitalizar salud al instante. Salud. Y esto es para sangre al instante. Y tengo 2. Rayos. 2 y 6. Hacia arriba. Hacia arriba. Otra vez el video. Sí. Hay que comerme el video.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
A ver. Sus ataques. No. Bien, bien, bien. Bien, eso. Eso. Hay una cosa que tira. De suerte no me dio. Cuidado que está en el piso, está derramado eso. Eso también explota y persigue. No, explota. Ya. Bien, 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 bien. Qué poquito. Sí, la verdad no creo que sea. No, hijo, sale. Por si acaso. Cuidado. Uy, tiene larga distancia eso.
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage
Ay,
in the
concha,
disease's
¿qué pasó?
evolution?
Explotó. Uff, wow, que me dio hartos. Oh, no era tan difícil, es que me había pillado mal nomás. El problema es que explotan al final y te quitan. Oh, aquí hay algo. Carta a la Academia de Doris Fletcher. Estimada Elsa, me llena de orgullo y satisfacción comunicarte que has sido admitida como estudiante particular de mi Academia de Arte Dramático. La escena que tuviste la amabilidad de representar ante mí la semana pasada me convenció de que tienes lo que hace falta para convertirse en una auténtica actriz. Ingenio, estatura y valor. Como estudiante particular, me encargaré personalmente de la formación. Estás invitada a quedarte en la academia durante el desarrollo de las sesiones intensivas. Creo firmemente que es necesaria una inmersión absoluta para revelar todo el potencial de mis alumnos. No olvides traer una prenda de cama y todo lo que puedas necesitar para pasar una semana en la academia. Un cordial saludo, Doris Fletcher.
This girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
Pregunta a los locales sobre las posibles fuentes de infección. Otra vez. Vamos a seguir preguntando. Ya, aquí habrá algo más. Sí. Interesante. Más cositas. Ya, vamos. Y ahora sí podemos salir. Cuidado aquí nomás. Debo volver, creo que era por ahí, ¿cierto? Sí. A ver, ¿dónde estoy? Es que podría ir ahí. O sea, me queda un lugar para investigar. Entonces es por... ¿dónde era? No. Es por acá. Es que me pierdo con la flecha, un mono. Rayos. No puede ser más fácil, digo yo. Ah, pero ese está... ¿o no? ¿Está ahí? Sí, está ahí.
Best be moving on.
Eso.
I'd head back if I were you. There's one of them. Watch yourselves.
Ven para acá, ven para acá. Hijo de...
We'll crush.
Cuidado, cuidado. Poder divino. Oh, mira.
We have a killer. God
Ya,
walks with
por lo menos. Cuidado, cuidado. Poder de Dios. Maldición, maldición. No, 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 no. Rayo, 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 rayo. Me ha dejado loco, weón. Ese tiro de agua bendita. No, 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 que me deja. Uf, ya no le queda mucho, pero me deja sin estamina. Padrecita, ¿no? No tiene nada. Encima. Vale, tiré el otro. Luego se me fue. ¿Dónde estaba el otro? Ahí está. Así es. ¿Y esta casa? Ah, no. Estoy tonteando ya, voy a... Reacciona, para allá. Cuarentena. Ahí debería irme por la derecha. Por aquí. Se pone. Me voy por acá. A ver, este es el... Pregúntale al lugar sobre... Sí. Pero ¿por qué me muestra el club? ¿O será al lado? Veamos si otro me responde otra cosa.
Good evening, old chap.
A ver si este me dice otra cosa.
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
I'm investigating the source of the
Yeah.
epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if If you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
Hay una pregunta más.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Ok, otra más. ¿O no? No, no me manda a ningún sitio. Entonces tengo que volver a hablar con... Entonces está lista. Yo pensé que tendría que volver a hablar con ella. No, está lista la misión, no. Y ahora tengo que hablar con el presidente nomás del club. El presidente del club, como si fuera equipo de fútbol. ¿Es aquí o no? Aquí estoy.
Welcome
Sí.
to the Ascalon Club,
Okay.
Dr. Reed.
Vámonos.
I was chased by a gigantic
Ya, a
Valkod
ver.
2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no.
How's your investigation going, Dr. Reed? Time is our enemy.
I have a few questions for your lordship.
All right, but be quick.
Ooh.
May I ask you about the mortal who attended my initiation? Mr. Aloysius Dawson.
A member of the club does not normally ask questions about other members. We trust each other mutually.
So he really is a member, then?
Indeed. Only the most eminent members are allowed to attend ceremonies. Even if I admit some of us fled during the first hours of the Great Hunt.
But Mr. Dawson is mortal. Are you not afraid he might reveal who you are? Especially to your enemies.
Aloysius Dawson is a man of his word, as are all of us. This is the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. We do not grant access to the unworthy.
Ok.
You made me swear on the blood of William Marshall during my initiation ceremony. Why was that?
William Marshall was the most glorious knight who ever lived. He served 5 kings, and was a living example of probity for all. And he was my maker.
William Marshall was a vampire. Is this some sort of joke? Wait. Could he be my maker?
That would be joyful news, for it would mean he still walks among us. But alas, the great knight has left this world for good.
Why is his blood so sacred to the Ascalon Club?
He was simply the greatest defender of the realm we have ever known. I fought by his side at the Battle of Preston, and he made me his progeny following the fight.
Ok. Y la gran
What can you
cacería.
tell me about the Great Hunt?
It's a major concern, and I'm convinced we'll only get a satisfactory conclusion by putting an end to the epidemic.
Maculum no se detendrá. Riesgo de un ataque.
What about the risk of a full-scale attack here? Jeffrey McCullum is a daring leader.
That is exactly why so many of our number have left the country until things improve. But not me. I founded this club. I'll die defending it.
I have already met Jeffrey McCullum. I am certain he will persist until he has killed every last vampire.
The Guard's current successful recruitment campaign is driven by the ravenous behavior of the Skulls.
I see. So without the epidemic creating Skulls, the Guard could not convince anybody of our presence.
Exactly. Once we have put the epidemic behind us, we need only wait until the Guard grows old and weak. Time will once again become our ally.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Godspeed, Dr. Reed. We are counting on you.
Entonces debo seguir preguntando. Yo pensé que... ese no. Yo pensé que... A ver.
We'll talk later, Dr. Reed.
Allá. No, no quiere ir. Hay que seguir preguntándonos entonces. ¿Pero a quién? ¿A quién? Vamos a preguntar. Tiene que haber alguna casa cerca entonces, aquí alrededor. Porque... ¿Por qué? No sé. Él me dijo algo de la plaza, pero no me muestra nada el mapa. Puto mapa. A ver. Por acá. ¿Será? Era la otra calle. Sí, era la otra calle. A ver. Ahí está el club. Por esta hacia abajo. A ver si es que hay algún indicio de algo. Bueno, ahí hay otro. Aquí va a ser largo. No, seguramente me está marcando, claro, el final de la misión, pero... ¿Y este quién es?
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Esta es nueva.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
What the fuck? Ya, espérate. Veamos esta de quién es, po. Hábleme de usted.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
¿Qué le ha ocurrido?
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Se siente obligada a obedecer. Hábleme de la voz en su cabeza.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Karina Billow. Ya.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
¿Alguna otra preguntita? No hay nada desbloqueado. Vamos a la pregunta del
I'm
millón.
investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Algo fuera de lo común, se está comiendo rata como...
Infection. The rats carry it, I heard. Rats. 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 Many rats around that big house. Funny smell too. Dead flesh.
And where is this house?
West of the park. Not very far. A big house with no sound, no light, no life left.
Ok.
Can I help you, Miss Billow? I'm a doctor.
The rats. I need them.
No. Ok.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
Ya, entonces ahí... Pero no me muestra nada, pues. Ahora que no me manda lejos. No me muestra nada. ¿Qué me dijo, weón? No, creo que está bastante bugueada, ¿cierto? Ahora voy a tener que andar buscando casas. Capaz que sea aquí. Esta no se podía abrir. Aquí aparece. Capaz que este sí sea un jefe más o menos más complicado. Más complicado. Ah. ¿Esta es otra entrada? Salí para allá, entonces. Ni la vuelta, qué estupidez. Lo otro sería que me metiera aquí, pero quizás no tiene nada que ver con la misión que estoy haciendo.
It's locked, all right.
Ninguna de estas es para abrir. ¿Para dónde voy? No, ya tengo que ir. Yo creo que... de cera. Ahí me voy a salir. Espérate. Investiga a los ciudadanos sobre la infección, sí sé, pero es que... ¿a cuánto le pregunté? ¿Solo a 2? ¿O no? Ah, yo pensé que aquí había algo. ¿Qué hay algo? ¿Por qué no puedo pasar? No, yo pensé que la puerta se abría. A ver, ¿a cuántas tenemos? ¿Cuántos son? Del West End. Tenemos... Desapareció, eso no lo hemos pillado. Desconocido. Usted nos dijo ya un lugar, algo. Esa nos habló... Una carta. Carta. La casa no había entrado. Ahí se puede abrir. Ya, espérate. Y aquí subo. No sé si amerite que esta casa la investigue. Aquí hay uno nuevo. Pero antes... Tú sabes que hay que registrarlo todo.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I
Es
know,
un mayordomo.
Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
Hay que preguntar todo, ya dijimos, lamentable.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reed is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir. but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I'm sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
¿Esto lo preguntamos? Sí. ¿Y esto lo preguntamos?
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty. But you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
Ha servido muy bien a esta familia. Entendería perfectamente que se marchara.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Do you really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind, Avery.
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
Este es mi hogar, la verdad lo desconozco. Este ya no es mi hogar.
I really don't know. I have always enjoyed seeing new horizons. Once the epidemic is over, it would be nice to leave London for a while.
I understand, Mr. Jonathan. But you have to realize that your mother needs you. Your next departure could break her heart.
Ya,
I'm
vamos directo a
currently
la...
investigating sources of the epidemic in this part of town. Do you know anything useful?
Not really, except all the Macpherson's servants resigned a few days ago. They feared becoming infected, they said.
The Macphersons? Where do they live?
I think it's a rich house near the railway bridge in the southern part of the district.
Do you need medical attention, Avery?
Thank you, but I'm all right, sir.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan, but please return as soon as possible.
Ahí está, ahora sí. Dirígete a la segunda fuente de información. Uf, pensé que no iba a encontrar nada de pista. Estoy dando vuelta. Tampoco quiero irme sin investigar esto, aunque no sé si puedo... Eso, ahí hay una pieza. No sé si debo ver a mi madre, ¿eh? Está cerrado.
I cannot enter.
Oh, yes. Ahí está mi madre, pues. A ver si...
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan, is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, but this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost, and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Bueno. No. ¿Qué le digo?
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
Me perdí en algún lugar, me atacaron, decidí mantenerme alejado.
I lost my way. Somewhere between the boat and the house, my life changed completely.
You should have told me, Johnny. I would have understood. You always were a secretive little boy.
¿Qué hago aquí?
Do you think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
Uf, ¿qué le digo?
I wish I could stay here and take care of you. But I'm involved in some terrible things, and I don't want to put you in any danger.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty, dead eyes.
¿Está trabajando en un nuevo cuadro? ¿Qué es eso?
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Dice que Mary la visita.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
Ya salgamos de...
Try to rest now.
Goodbye,
Oh, no le
son.
pregunté si estaba enfermo.
Please come back soon.
Pero creo que no. Sana, dice. Había una... aquí, cuarto. Puede ser el cuarto de mi madre. O el mío. Ah, refugio. Esta es mi cama, bo. Ahí, aquí salgo fuera. Ya. Llave pequeño.
Drop it.